Good morning and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, this is Steel in the Parks. Basically, I thought I haven't done a video in a while now. It's 2026, we're getting towards spring. The good thing about getting towards spring is I've got an upcoming trip. I'm away in April, coming into May, and basically I just wanted to get things cracking again. I've got a new filming setup, as you can see the shelf behind. I've got a new camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Got a new mic. We're good to go. No more £9.99 Amazon mics. No more filming on the phone. Hopefully this footage should be a little bit better. So yeah, basically I just wanted to, first of all, check in with you guys. April, I'm going back to Orlando. I'm buzzing because I've just renewed my Universal Orlando annual pass. I put a little video up the other day explaining what the crack was with that. So got a good deal on that. We got 15 months for the price of 12. We think the annual pass expires the 6th of March. So now the new pass expires on the 6th of June 2027. So we're going to try and get 3 trips out of it. As you may know as well, I'm going back out in September, October time. But I'm mainly doing a Disney trip. But you can't go to Orlando without a Universal trip. We're also doing Discovery Cove. We're doing it on the first day. The reason we're doing it on the first day is because you notice, like, you're up at the crack of arse with jet lag. We're going to go and get to the park early because it opens at 7. Have a full day, relax. And then the SeaWorld tickets are included as well. So we're probably going to have a day at SeaWorld. I haven't been to SeaWorld for a very long time. Probably since the early noughties. I can't wait to go back on Kraken. Can't wait to go back on Journey to Atlantis. And obviously they've got all the new rides there. Also, Aquatica is included with the tickets. Now, I'm not that bothered about Aquatica because I'm not really a water park person. Speaking of that, with the Universal Pass, we only did a 2-park pass. The reason being because we're not really that bothered about Volcano Bay anyway. But Volcano Bay is closed for a lot of this year. So it didn't really make sense to us anyway to get a 3-park. Epic Universe wasn't included anyway. And we did Epic Universe twice in 2025, which I'm quite grateful for. But we're not going to do it this year. Yeah, so we're going to do a day at Magic Kingdom in April as well. We might potentially do another park. I might possibly do Hollywood Studios. It wouldn't be my first pick, but we did Epcot on our last trip. And in September, October, we've got all Disney anyway. So I'm going to save Epcot for that. And there's not really much point in buying an Animal Kingdom ticket because a lot of the section of the park is currently closed while they're doing the new section, the America's Land. So Hollywood Studios makes more sense to do. I'm not sure if we're going to do that just yet, but we might end up doing it. We're staying in an Airbnb this time, which is in between Vinelands and Disney Springs area. I've got to be honest with you, I'm kind of done with National Drive now. I'm a bit bored of it. I feel like it's gone a little bit downhill. As much as I've loved staying at Endless Summer Dockside over the years, I feel like it was time for a change. Sorry, I just need a cup of tea. I'm a bit thirsty. Do the whole influencer thing. Get that shot in. Yeah, so enough of me mumbling on about my April trip. Also, I want to thank everyone for all the support I've had on Instagram since creating my page in May. I feel like it's gone quite well. That's why I've gone out and bought a proper camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I got the Creator Combo, and I've bought an additional mic, additional memory card, proper carry case. I've gone a little bit overboard on it, to be honest with you. If you haven't already as well, please like and subscribe. Like this video if you can. Obviously, subscribe to my channel. I'll put the information below. I'm also on TikTok. I've just recently joined TikTok. Not a massive fan of it, if I'm being honest with you, but I'm trying my best with it. I feel like TikTok is a bit of a learning curve for me, but you'll mainly find me on Instagram. Also, I just want to say, look at that, sunshine. I've got a bit optimistic because I've gone for a very tropical Ron Jon today. Don't know if you can see that there. Not the best of footage, but that's why I've only got 138 subscribers on YouTube. But let's make that grow. Let me shut the blind, it's getting a little bit sunny out there. Vitamin D though. Right, so I'm going to crack into things now. I put a Instagram poll out a couple of weeks ago now, asking for questions regarding Orlando. It didn't have to necessarily be Orlando, but that was the main focus of it. I'm going to go through the questions, give the answers. Now, I haven't planned this at all. As you can see, I'm just winging it. Hence the terribly laid out video that I'm currently doing. I've got no notes, no answers, so I'm just going to go off the cuff. Obviously, I've had a quick look at the questions, but I find that my best stuff is unplanned, off the cuff. So yeah, I've just got Buzz and Woody waving at you there. I don't know if you can see on the camera, just above. Yes, I am a grown man, 36-year-old, ordering Buzz's and Woody toys off the internet. Hopefully I don't end up on any lists, if you know what I mean. Right, so let's crack on. Let's have a look. Now, again, I'm just going off the questions I've got on my phone, winging it. The first question I've had is, what made you decide to take the plunge into starting your own channels, YouTube, Instagram, etc.? Oh, I think it's because I'm obsessed with vlogs. I watch them pretty much every night, and I see all these vloggers putting footage out. Same with Instagram, and I just thought, you know what it is, I'm fairly confident when it comes to Orlando. I've been going for a very long time now, since the late 90s. I'm quite a confident person, as you might notice by now. The only time I'm not confident is when I'm filming travel day vlogs in Manchester Airport, when you're getting them happy eyes and all the people thinking, what the fuck is that bastard doing? Apologies for the language. Yeah, I just thought, you know what it is, I'll give it a go. Why not? Life's too short, isn't it? Also, I was asked of the same person. Oh, do you have any controversial opinions about Orlando, Disney, Universal that most people maybe wouldn't agree with? Wow. Whew. First opinion. I think Hollywood Studios is quite a shit park. Yeah, I said it. I feel like it's too small. Don't get us wrong, the food options are good. I love Woody's Toy Box, Woody's Lunchbox, or whatever it's called. I don't like Star Wars at all, so the Star Wars area doesn't really appeal to us. Yes, I love Toy Story, but the land isn't the biggest. Tower of Terror is a classic, and I do love Rock and Roller, although I'm a bit underwhelmed by this whole Muppets crap. Why have you gone with Muppets? Just why? Like, Muppets aren't relevant. It just doesn't make any sense to me. The Indiana Jones ride is stunt show is pretty good as well, to be fair, but I just feel like Hollywood Studios just lacks something that other parks have got. Another controversial opinion is, I don't think it's worth staying on an International Drive anymore. Yes, it's budget friendly, don't get us wrong, but I've stayed there for the last 4 times now. I used to go all the time, every single year when I was a kid. International Drive is nothing like it was in the late 90s, early noughties, back in the Ponderosa days, back in the days when that big arcade used to be a massive sports shop, back in the days when all the shops were open. Nowadays, it's just really ran down. A lot of boarded up places. It stinks of weed. I mean, there is a cannabis shop that's just opened up down there as well. So that's one of the reasons why I probably won't be staying at Endless Summit Dockside anytime soon. As great as the hotel is, the area around us is not that good. And in terms of controversial opinion regarding Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, etc., I'm not a big fan of the Spider-Man ride. Yeah, I just don't really get the urge to want to go on it. Some people love it. I feel like it's a once a trip. It doesn't really interest us at all. No offence, Sam from 2 3/4. I know how much you love that ride, but it just doesn't interest us at all. Sorry, mate. Right, great question, that one. Next question. Get in. Why do you love watching and getting people soaked? It's great, isn't it? I mean, nothing beats going into Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure and going up to Toon Lagoon, getting access to the water guns and just wetting the crap out of people. It's great. A lot of people have done it now off the back of Andrew and Laura, Night Strider. It is really good. It doesn't cost anything unless you're paying for the water guns. By the way, Universal, you still owe me 70 pence for that knackered water gun. But don't worry, I'll not hold you on that one. But yeah, I really love going on Ripsaw Falls and Popeye and Bluto's barges as well. There's nothing better than just getting soaked on a 35-degree day, back to back, splash, splash. Now, on my last series, I did film going on Popeyes, and unfortunately, I kind of made my camera out of action for several hours because the water got inside my phone. So I'm not going to make the mistake this time. If I do go on it, I'm going to use a GoPro, and because I couldn't charge my phone for hours and hours and hours because the charging dock was full of water. So that was a stupid idea. So yeah, that was a really good question, that one. Next question is, what's your favourite Star Wars music piece? You can pick one for each movie if you wish. I'm going to make this answer short and sweet. I don't really like Star Wars, doesn't really interest us. Sorry, mate. But I get people who do watch it. I've tried to watch it. It's not for me. I just couldn't get into it. I've already had a question, controversial opinions on Disney or Universal, but it is a good question still. Now this one is probably the hardest question I've had. One park, one ride, one snack, one drink. Everything else is gone forever. What are you choosing? Oh, mate, you've done us dirty here, like. The one park will probably have to be Epcot. Epcot is the best park in Disney. It's the best park in Orlando, if I'm being honest with you. As good as Epic Universe is, nothing beats Epcot. The one ride, oh mate, Velocicoaster. Nothing beats Velocicoaster for thrills. As good as Guardians of the Galaxy is, just nothing will compare to Velocicoaster. Even Stardust Racers, as great as it is, it's not as good as Velocicoaster. The one snack would be the Burger Spring Rolls in Magic Kingdom. I'd have them every single time. Now, Marks and Spencer's have got a problem with you. As great as your cookies are, why did you get rid of them spring rolls? You used to do them in the pizza meal deal. I'm a bit disappointed in you. Came with a burger sauce. It's just tremendous, but yeah, it has to be the spring rolls. One drink. Now, Vicky and Danny from Rolling Holidays are going to love this one. Mocha Latte Chill. Got to be the Mocha Latte Chill. Best drink out there. Get yourself to Cinnabon. Get that Mocha Latte Chill. Tremendous. So yeah, that's a fantastic question, but I feel like I've answered that one pretty well. Now the next question is from the same person. You're absolutely murdering us here, man. Right. One has to go forever. People Mover or Guardians? What are you choosing? Oh. Wow. Wow. People Mover. Yeah. That's controversial, isn't it? The People Mover, I just think it's so good. It's one of the first rides I go to when I go to Magic Kingdom. Nothing better than just sitting on that little carousel, going around watching the world go by with a drink, normally a Powerade fruit punch. As much as I love Guardians, and by the way, will you stop giving me September? I need some more music and conga. I need more music than that. Every time I've gone on it, I'm getting those two. But yeah, I'd probably say, yeah, People Mover, gotta be. And another question would be, funniest memory in Florida. Oh wow. Yeah, God, I can't think of that one. Ooh. I might come back to that one Leave it with me. Now, yeah, this one's an easy one to answer. Would you ever do any day in the life style kind of vlogs? Absolutely fucking not. Why? I just don't, I would never watch them. I don't want to see people go to B&M, go to Aldi, hoover the fucking carpet. I don't give a shit about that type of stuff. No offence to people that do it. Not for me. Right. Next question. Here we go. Would you rather have fingers as long as your legs, or legs as long as your fingers? Oh, mate. Probably legs as long as my fingers, because I've always wanted to be a fucking octopus. Now, I've got very long legs. I don't know if you can see on the camera here. My dog's barking, by the way. Now, I've got 35-inch legs because I'm 6'3". So imagine 10 6'3" fingers. Bear in mind, I've got a tiny head. I've got a pinhead. It'd probably fit in the side of my hand. So yeah, I would just walk around like an absolute big bastard octopus. Great though, isn't it? Right, now let's go back to this question. Funniest memory in Florida. Now, one of the funniest memories I've had is when I actually caught up with the guy that asked me this question. You know who you are, Casey's Corner Crew. Just sat with the two of them, me and Paige, those two guys, just having a good laugh. It was by chance. I was just coming from getting myself a hot dog and some chili cheese fries. We bumped into them in Casey's Corner, but I've known them for a while. They're one of the most supportive people on this platform. Yeah, we just had a good laugh talking about things that we should not be discussing on a YouTube Q&A. If you know, you know. But yeah, that kind of wraps up the questions for now. Another reason why I've done this Q&A as well is because I've got a new camera, I'm trying to get used to how to use it. Now, I will say to anyone that does want to take up vlogging, sorry, my dogs are barking because there's a DPD van outside. If it's for me, it'll probably get volleyed into my garden because that's what they do. Yeah, basically, if you're going to vlog, get yourself a proper camera. Now, I found that out on my last trip in October. It was my first time vlogging, but I wouldn't recommend doing it on your phone. I did buy a DJI Osmo Mobile 6 gimbal to use, and I didn't really find it that great. The Osmo Pocket 3 is a lot more compact, so it's a lot more easy to film when you're out and about. I think that's one of the reasons why I chose this camera, because I felt uncomfortable filming in the airport for a start, walking around with your mobile phone in your hand. It just doesn't really feel comfortable doing it. Whereas this time around, because I've got this proper camera, it should be fine. So I'm going to wrap this Q&A up now. It's probably about a 20-minute video. I just thought I'd check in with you guys. Now I do need to edit this now. This is my first time editing on a proper app like CapCut, which is the one I'm probably going to use. I was going to use Clipchamp, but it only uploads in 1080p. This is filmed in 4K, and CapCut allows you to film in 4K. So yeah, I will be back on here possibly before I go back to Orlando in April. It's only like 65 days now until I go. It's pretty close. I'm bumping into some people when I'm out there, some people that you know, so you might see them on the vlogs. I'm going to try and do different experiences this time, so it is worth subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Again, I'll put it down below. I've got to stop saying as well. It's one of the things I'm just pre-programmed to do. I think it's because I'm come from the northeast of England. I think it's just we'll naturally do it. So anyway, thanks for sticking around for 20 minutes. Listen to me mumble on. Again, I hope you like my background, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.